Good afternoon. First this lunchtime, the efforts to tackle youth violence in Sheffield. The city has struggled in recent years with gangs and knife crime, but now more and more young people are trying to tackle that themselves. Look North has been following a project asking children and teenagers to give their ideas on making Sheffield a safer place to grow up. Here's our Home Affairs correspondent, Emma Glasby.
It's had a reputation as a city with a knife crime problem.
A teenager has been arrested on suspicion of murder after a fatal stabbing in Sheffield. 15-year-old...
Young lives have been lost in Sheffield over the years. Teenagers warned to steer clear of gangs, of violence. In parts of this city, it's not always felt safe.
I think that's good.
But some of those who've grown up here are trying to change that by getting other young people talking about youth violence.
I used to live in a park, well, next to a park where people get stabbed and stuff. I would either just be inside my house doing like normal kid stuff, or I'll go in my backyard and play some football. It does get a bit lonely at times, but I just gotta get on with it.
But do you want to sort of like write a little description about it then?
Sheffield Wednesday's community programme has recruited these lads to hold sessions talking about youth violence and, crucially, asking young people for their ideas.
With Sheffield Wednesday, it's football. Here we're looking at youth violence, so I think not many community programmes get involved in this, whereas I think they really should, because it's something that's happening in everyday life, especially with young people.
At this session, they found an unusual way to highlight the dangers.
3, 2, 1, off you go.
This is the pen game. They've got 30 seconds to try and make as many pen marks on the other person's T-shirt as possible.
As you can see, some of you have got a lot of markers, some's got more than others. But imagine that is outside in the real world when two people having a go at each other with real knives. So you can see the causes, what could really happen to a person's body.
Right, so we're now looking at how we can make a change to youth violence and especially knife crime.
When they talk about the issues here, there is a common theme.
I think it needs more opportunities given to young people, because these are the answers we've been getting from a lot of the young people, is they're not getting enough opportunities, so there needs to be more for them to do to keep them away from going out on the streets.
The plan is this could lead to these teenagers setting up projects to tackle youth violence. The difference this time is listening to young people, not letting the adults be the ones with the loudest voices. Emma Glasby, BBC Look North, Sheffield.